What is up? Today we're reviewing this Creader 9081 OBDII scanner. Pretty cool. I've already tested it a couple times. Now before I go farther into this video, let me just say this isn't gonna be a very in-depth video because that's just, I don't know, that's just not my style. This will be a very quick and like, this is a review geared toward like people that wanna like, you know, check their engine, check any check engine light that might come up. So I'm not gonna explore all the features because I can't. I don't have, you know, any kind of car that supports all that stuff. But anyways, I think this retails for like around $200. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I got this for free. So I did not pay for this, and this isn't a paid review, so I'm gonna do my best to give my honest opinion on it. Right out of the box, you get this really nice carrying case, and then you open it up. Get some instructions, it's pretty cool, but don't need them. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks like some kind of, you know, TDI calculator or whatever. It doesn't use batteries. It just gets powered off your OBDII port. Comes with a cable. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the most part. Obviously, I can't turn it on because it doesn't have batteries. So let's go ahead and go outside and check it out. Luckily, both the cars I can test it on are OBDII, and it's running. But right now, of course, the Impala doesn't have a check engine light, which is a good thing, but for review's sake, it's not. However, the 4Runner, I just had a check engine light conveniently come on for this review. So, we're about to go check it. Alright, this thing is hella dirty. For any of y'all that don't watch the channel, this is not how like my daily is. This is just really muddy. Like, this is the designated mud slut, so it just gets dirty all the time. Really no point cleaning it, just dirt. Let's go ahead and plug this in. So the OBDII port, I think, is like somewhere down here. Alright, that took me longer than it should have to find, but on a 96 4Runner, helpful hint, I guess the OBDII port's right there for some reason. That's kind of different. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. Has a nice dirty connector, PC connector. Don't know the actual name. Go ahead and flame me in the comments for that. And yeah, whenever you plug it in, it'll start booting up. And let me just show you guys everything you can do, all the features it has. You got these 4 options. We're gonna go ahead and go diagnose. Let me show you guys that it does in fact have a check engine light. So as you guys can see, check engine light stays on and it should pop up in the scanner. So let's go ahead and here. And this, like guys, this scanner is so much more than just this check engine light reader. It pretty much tells you everything about your engine that you would want to know, which is pretty sweet. First option, obviously the most commonly used option, the read codes option. So we're gonna go ahead and select that. All right, so looks like it's an O2 sensor. Cool, now I know it's the O2 sensor, that's awesome. So a very common issue with like used cars, especially when people try to sell them, basically what they'll do is they'll do what I just did, and like, for example, on the Impala, it has a gas cap code. It really needs a new gas cap, but once you clear the code goes away for like 3 weeks. So a lot of times that's a big problem with used cars. People will just clear the code, you know, and just leave it at that. So what's cool is this is also a great tool if you're going to look at a used car or a new car, but you know, it's not really applicable. Mostly used car. Let me show you guys. What you can do is you can go to the third option down, I/M readiness. Not quite sure what that means. Sorry about that. I'm gonna hit OK. And then you have 2 options, since DTCs were cleared or this drive cycle. So we're gonna go hit OK on the first one. And yeah, this will pretty much just tell you everything that's been wrong with it. Looks like it's not showing for some reason. Interesting. Okay, so the Impala was different, but for some reason, I guess because this car is a little bit older, just not, that feature isn't supported, but there's still a lot of other stuff you can do. For example, O2 sensor test. I actually haven't tried this, and since it says my O2 sensor's given a code, we can go ahead and try that out. All right, so instead it was sensor 2, so we're just gonna go ahead and try test sensor 2 real quick. Minimum sensor voltage, sure. Yeah, so as you guys can see, I tested the minimum sensor voltage and it failed. So let's try the max now. Let's see what that says, fail. Yeah, so within like, I'd say 60 seconds, it gave me the check engine light code, which is pretty sweet. And guys, like, there is so much stuff you can do with this. Obviously, like, if I'm not mistaken, I think this car was the first year they actually used OBDII, 96. This car's a 96, has OBDII, so a very early version of it. But yeah, you can click onboard monitoring. I don't know if it's gonna be supported. With this car, it's very basic, but as you guys can see, you got a ton of features in this thing, and it's just really awesome having it. If you go to the other option, the reset option right here, you can actually click it. You have like so many different things in here. Brake bleeding, If you want to like reset any of these systems, you can go in there and select what make and model your car is. Oil lamp reset, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, Tpms is awesome. This car doesn't have them, of course. This car has nothing, but if you just replace your Tpms sensors, then you can use that to help. But yeah, guys. So overall, I'm really happy with this. I think for the most part, it's geared to people that are more advanced with like car diagnostics. So obviously this is for the DIY guy. I wouldn't really recommend this if you're just trying to get a tool just to like check a simple check engine light. You can definitely go cheaper, but for the money, for like $200, it's a great tool. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with it. Now keep in mind, not all cars are supported just because they have OBDII. As you can see with the 4Runner, you really couldn't do that much stuff with it just because, I'm pretty sure it's because it was older. Might be wrong on that. But anyways, guys, that's my review of the C-Reader 9081. Yeah, cool. I'll put the link in the description. All right, guys, that's all I got for y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Peace out. What are we doing today, Gabe? Keep going. Keep going.